Well, hello and welcome to the Shallow Proclamation. My name is Paul, and as always, I'm joined by
Thomas.
Thomas, your surroundings are rapidly changing. You know, a different locale each week. You jet setter, you.
I am a TARDIS.
Guys, it's good to have you with us. Sorry, my head's a bit all over the place today because I've just been rushing around everywhere. So this is kind of me getting in the zone for some Doctor Who. Do give us a like and a subscribe down below. If you would like to follow our channel, that'd be great. And it's always nice to kind of see people joining it. And do put comments about the episodes and things like that. We're also heading rapidly towards the end of season 1, and we'd love to kind of do a little bit of a season 1 roundup. So please put any questions you might have for us that you'd like us to cover down below, and we will try and use those if they're appropriate. And we are on to, the Aztecs here, episode 1. It was broadcast from the 23rd. I've just put the 23rd, which is not helpful. 23rd, I'm going to say May, because it went 23rd of May to the 13th of June, so that seems about right, because it's only a 4-parter, 1964. Yeah. And actually, I suppose one little bit interesting bit of information, the story was chosen by BBC America to represent the William Hartnell era during their 50th anniversary Doctor Who programming. So they clearly thought this was a great story to use to represent Hartnell celebrating the 50th anniversary in America. So there you go.
So this is arguably the definitive Hartnell story.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't like to go that far. There'll be anarchy in the comments, I'm sure, if we start making proclamations like that.
That's the same shot from last story, isn't it?
Yeah, it must be. Leaving from Marinus.
Ah, of course. It's.
Yeah, we're following on, aren't we? So.
That was the tragedy of the Aztecs. The whole civilization was completely destroyed.
They were misunderstood, weren't they? The Aztecs.
He landed in 1520, didn't he?
I mean, yeah, there was human sacrifice, but it was, it was a good kind of human sacrifice, right?
Yeah. This is the interesting thing, isn't it? Obviously, what the Spanish did was horrible. What the Aztecs were doing was also quite horrible.
So we had a good bit of setup there with Barbara doing her sort of, I guess she's a history teacher. I should have paid more attention in the early episodes. But also kind of giving us a sense of what the Aztecs are like, maybe setting the scene for the whole story.
Maybe that's why they made Ian and Barbara as the first companions. They made them school teachers, so that it made it easier to bring in the educational side.
I imagine so, to be honest.
Yeah.
Now, where is this door?
Here.
So Ian's a science teacher, right?
I think you said chemistry, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice little garage door there.
Wait for it.
Barbara.
Barbara! Back into our Series 1 trope.
Did you know that was coming?
I didn't know that was coming, but I just assumed.
Barbara's made herself at home again.
I know, I was just thinking exactly that. Just like in, episode 2 of Keys of Marinus?
Yeah.
She's straight kind of in there, just... She doesn't miss a beat, does she?
No, she doesn't.
Just throws herself in and goes, yeah, I'll just blag it.
That guy on the left reminds me a bit of Paul McCartney.
When the sun's fire first touches the horizon to the west, the people will stand before the temple in obedience to our
It would be
command.
good if he was an Aztec with a real Liverpudlian accent.
But at that time the people shall see you and know that their suffering draws to an end.
Did you come in the TARDIS, George?
I should do as the high priest.
The aged servant of Yetaxa speaks with wisdom.
My handmaiden remains with me.
I'm going to start referring to old people as that. The aged one.
Yes.
What say you, aged one?
That's how I'm going to address you from now on.
He has no fear of death.
This guy's a real creep, isn't he? Like, not selling it hugely well, this one, if I'm honest.
Do any of the Beatles feature in Doctor Who at any point? Do you know?
Yes.
It's incredible how many people have been in Doctor Who, and like how many big actors started in Doctor Who. Like Karen Gillan is a massive star now. Yeah,
Andrew
so many.
Garfield was in Daleks in Manhattan and Evolution of the Daleks, wasn't he? Dear me. Oh.
The hay fever's quite bad at the moment. Flip, this is disturbing.
I don't know, it just looked very, I don't know, visceral, kind of,
Yeah.
with his rib cage kind of protruding up,
Oh, yeah.
presumably ready for sacrifice. I feel like we're heading towards a cliffhanger.
I had a teacher at school called Mr. Hanger. Mr. Cliff Hanger.
Dear me.
Oh.
So he committed suicide rather than the dishonour of not having the sacrifice done to him.
Oh, I see, yeah. She's very bold, isn't she?
It's
To
a
just
false goddess.
play the role of,
Shall destroy.
yeah, whoever they think she is. She's just stepped into it. Lingering face shot. At the end
Lingering. I was going to say, but I got caught up in the moment, that there was a shot where they kind of zoomed in on the character. I read somewhere that, I don't know whether they had to use different cameras for this story or something, but none of the cameras they used for this story could actually zoom. So anytime you see the camera coming towards or away from something, people are literally just moving forwards and backwards with the camera.
Well, that was quite a good episode, wasn't it? As you say, you're quite efficient and got straight in there, and yeah, good sets, good costumes, nice, interesting dynamic of the clashing of values with the Aztecs.
I like the brazenness of Barbara to kind of just ride this thing out. And she is becoming, after the last story, because we said in the Keys of Marinus, it was basically all about Barbara. Barbara was the MVP for that story. Yeah. And here she is again taking a very central role, which is great to see. I do appreciate that they're having a go at giving a sense of scale. And I think that's definitely quite a good thing that they're attempting at this early stage of the show.
Join us for part 2 of the Aztecs, coming soon to a device near you.
Take care. Bye-bye.